Hey, what's up YouTube? Here's another video by Ratchets and Wrenches. Today I'm going to show you how to remove and replace your shifter assembly on a 2004 Ford Focus. The reason I'm doing this is because this shifter is not coming out of park. And, you go sit in the car, you turn your key, press on the on the brake pedal, and the shifter, it's still locked. Well, there we go, it's locked now. Well, it's an intermittent problem, but it's becoming more and more difficult to shift this. And as you can see, I've got my foot on the brake. Here my brake lights are working, brake switch is working, brake light switch is working, but this shifter, see, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But the problem is with these is that, as you can see, I already got my my shifter assembly from a junkyard, $35. Got the whole thing, and what goes in these is this actuator here. As you can see, there's a little white tab that's sticking out, that's blocking the shifter, the shifter to move. And basically, see, I'm pressing on the button for the shifter, and that's blocking it. But when you press on your brake pedal, that retreats back in, and then that comes down, and then you can shift to drive or whatever. But that actuator, that thing is gone on this car. But full disclaimer, make sure you don't have any other wiring or electrical issues before you replace this. Okay, I'm pretty sure this car is solid, and that's the actuator is the problem. And as you can see, our brake light switch is working, and power is being supplied to this because it works intermittently. But right now it's on camera, so it's working every time. But there we go. See, yeah, it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna have to replace it, and to do that, we need to remove the center console. And there's 6 bolts that hold this in place, and there's wires and the shifter cable that we need to remove. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna show you how to do. Okay, so if you can't move your shifter, and in order to get the center console out, you need to be able to push it all the way back so it can the top part can clear here. You can just just use this I guess override. You just put a key in there or whatever. You can use a screwdriver, you just press it down, then you can manually unlock it and then move it back. And then make sure your emergency parking brakes are on though. Next, we need to remove the screw that's on the left cup holder, and then there's another one on this side. Okay, next we move to the back of the car, back of the center console, where there's this cap covering a screw. There's a Phillips head screw in there. I'm gonna have to remove that. Next, we pop this cover off. And then there's 2 more Phillips head screws holding it in there. Next, we can just slide this off of the center console, like that. Okay, now we're ready to remove the center console piece, and it should come out fairly easy. You might have to adjust the seats. There we go. Okay, next we need to disconnect the shifter cable from the shifter assembly, and we disconnect this part, which you guys are seeing it from the back, but you just pull on this and this will pop out. There we go. And then in order to get this piece, there's a tab on the back of here. You just, that thing, you just pull on that and then lift this up, and the shifter cable is disconnected. Next, we need to remove this connector at the back of the shifter assembly. Then we need to disconnect these 4 fasteners that hold the the shifter assembly in place. Okay, now with all those 4 fasteners removed, we should be able to just easily get our old shifter assembly and get out of the way. Okay, next we'll get our new shifter assembly, get the cable out of the way, and throw this in. There we go. Next we tie down the 4 bolts, or tighten the 4 fasteners that hold it in place. Alright, next we put our connector back in and turn our key. Step on the, we're going to test this, we're going to step on the brakes, and I can actually already hear the click, and there we go. We have, I think you guys can probably hear it too. Yeah, the actuator on this is working, and we can shift without a problem every time and get to where we need to go. Okay, next it's time to put the shifter, attach the shifter cable to the assembly. When we do that by first sliding this piece back in, make sure it locks in place. Next we need to get the shifter to the same position it was when we took it off. In my case it was in reverse. And then we need to put this piece back on here and then press it in, and it should click into place. There we go. Okay, and now basically we just need to put the center console back on and just tighten the screws that hold it in place, and we're all set. So yeah, so I hope this video helps people out there, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.